Time for Around the Ozarks news, brought to you by the Springfield Greene County Park Board, Roto-Rooter Plumbing and Drain Service, Blue Current, and Thompson Sales. Here are your hosts, Ethan and Sarah Foreheads.
Good morning to you. Already Tuesday on a Independence Day short holiday week for most people. So we're moving right along. So for a lot of us, it's a 3-day week, which is nice.
It's exciting. Unless you have a ton of stuff to get done, and then
so we got
good
a lot
luck.
to tell you about. We'll begin with news.
All right. Lots of questions about how Missouri's online court record system was knocked offline. There was some sort of electrical failure at one of the state's judicial data centers that damaged the court's computer equipment. The Supreme Court said it does not look suspicious. The cause is still under investigation.
Sounds suspicious.
It sounds suspicious because of the type of system.
Right.
But I also feel like if there were foul play, it would be obvious somehow to them. Like right at the outset, you know?
Well, and we'll see also how quickly they get it back up and running, if everything is normal today and all of that. Interstate 44, we know, will be expanded from St. Louis to Joplin, which, man, that's going to be good news. I'm driving to St. Louis this coming weekend, and I'm from St. Louis, so I've driven that a lot. And I also drive to Kansas City a lot these days, and I much prefer the Kansas City drive than the St. Louis drive.
Yeah, I44, though, I was thinking about this because I drove yesterday to Rolla. I can't figure out if a new road would actually make me feel like safer. For some reason, I still get nervous. I mean, not nervous, but I'm like so aware on I44 the whole time. Like, I feel like I'm like, okay, game on, tighten the seatbelt down, I don't know. But a new road, it just carries a lot of truck traffic,
Well, that's why it'll give you more room. It's not a new road, but it's a new lanes on each way. So it'll give us more room between the trucks, easier passing, which I'm all for.
Yeah.
Because, there are parts of Interstate 44 uphill before you get to Rolla, when you're coming from Springfield, that are 3 lanes. And because they need to be, because the trucks have to go so slowly. Anyway, it's a curvy road. It's hilly. And I think 3 lanes each way is the way to go. So that's what they're going to do. Governor Parson signed the $50 billion budget deal, but included line item vetoes of about $1 billion. Millions more are coming to the Springfield area, including $11 million for Victory Mission to provide housing for the homeless, $15 million for the Alliance for Healthcare Education, $65 million for projects at Missouri State, and $10 million to renovate the Springfield Art Museum. So there's plenty of money.
Do you know Victory Mission, Jason Henson is like doing a backflip. He is the executive director over there. He went to OSU. Great. I helped hire him. He's amazing. And that is really cool. I did not know that they were getting $11 million. That's really, really cool.
Yeah, it's great. And that's a big need in our area is homelessness. So
yeah, it is. And they do really good work there. And then there's other businesses that hire their graduates from their program. Yeah. So even with a record, which is really cool, many of them have a record, drug history, a lot of them. So it's a neat thing.
Now everybody is wondering how you helped hire him. So you're going to have to tell us how you helped hire him.
I was on the board. At Victory Mission. Oh man, lots of years ago now. But it was really good. I was young and didn't know what I was doing at all, but I learned a lot. And when I saw he was from OSU, I was like,
that was it. He's the guy.
Well, I mean, there was a lot that went into it, but that was helpful.
Yeah. Well, he's doing a great job. I enjoy talking to him every time there's an event of some sort that we're together at. He's a good guy and doing a great job at Victory Mission.
Yep.
And then another big dollar expenditure coming to Ozarks Technical Community College from the budget deal. $46 million from the state will help pay to create a new Center for Workforce and Student Success building on campus. The 100,000 square foot building will cost an estimated $60 million, 46 of that covered by the state, and will house a library, fitness center, bookstore, food court, tutoring center, and more. Construction there scheduled to start this fall.
All right. You may have noticed a bump in gas prices yesterday. Yes. You can blame that increase on an increase in the state tax on gasoline that went into effect on July 1st, and that explains so much.
Yeah.
Missouri's tax on motor fuel climbed 24.5 cents per gallon to
No, no, no.
27.
No. It didn't climb by 24 cents. It
It
climbed from
climbed
24.
from 24.
Yeah.
Did I say by?
Yeah. Yeah.
Good catch. From 24.5 cents
Right.
to 27.5 cents
So
per
3.
gallon.
Yeah.
So there you go. Now you know. That's a bummer. But I think that we had the lowest gas tax, right? I'm pretty sure that that was a stellar.
We've had near the lowest for a long time,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
yeah.
We now know where a temple for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints will be located in Springfield. It'll be at the intersection of Evans Road and Highway 65 across the street from River Bluff Fellowship Church. If you know where that is, off of Evans Road back there. This will be the third LDS temple in the state of Missouri. The other two are in Kansas City and St. Louis. Only members of the Mormon Church are allowed inside a temple, which is more exclusive than to walk into an LDS church building.
Yeah, that's interesting. I knew there were rules about temples, but I didn't realize that you only members were allowed in that building. I know a lot of the things that they do go on in that building, ritual type things. Springfield Salvation Army chapters getting $42,000 from home improvement chain Lowe's. It will go to help the homeless population through the Salvation Army's Family Enrichment Center. Lowe's Hometowns program is giving out $100 million to charities all across the country from now through 2026. So good for them.
Mm-hmm.
And tomorrow will be the first day in business for a new big entertainment venue in Branson. The Social Birdie. We've told you about this for a couple of years now, I think. The Social Birdie will have pickleball courts, golf simulators, an 18-hole putting course, bocce ball, cornhole, shuffleboard, as well as a restaurant and bar. Sounds right up our alley. The Social Birdie is located on the Branson Hills Parkway near the Target there in Branson. $5 million venue opens tomorrow. So
Nothing about that actually sounds up our alley.
really?
That's what's funny. Well, we're
Well,
terrible at pickleball. Golf simulator is fun, but I would
yeah.
rather be out on the real course. An 18-hole putting course, I don't know, maybe that. I feel like
Okay,
I could
that
probably
sounds
take
fun to
doing that.
me.
That would be
Cornhole,
fun.
cornhole,
Cornhole.
shuffleboard, and a
Ethan is
restaurant.
quite a catch for cornhole match. Like if you get him on your team, you're probably gonna win.
I'm a reigning Convoy of Hope champion right
Are
here.
you really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Eric Meyer and me.
Shuffleboard. I'm terrible at shuffleboard. Although I do enjoy it. And that's it. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it is up
Restaurant
our alley.
and bar
Maybe
from
it's
time
up
to
our
time.
alley after all. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I want to grow in pickleball, but I'm not there yet. So all right. Open now in Springfield is the Heritage, a 5-story apartment building at the site of the old Heritage cafeteria. It has 95 apartments, 82 of which are already spoken for.
That's something.
That's really cool. Yeah, that's awesome. Good for them. The Heritage has retail space on the first floor and is located on Battlefield at Fremont. If you haven't driven by it, you need to. It looks really cool. Yesterday they had the big ribbon cutting out there, and I don't know. I like the space. I do. I see it now. That's like on my normal routine. That corner happens to be a normal routine for me these days. So
yeah, same
now I
here.
see it.
And I love it. I think it looks great, and I love the location. I think it'd be cool. It's almost like an urban setting, a little bit
Right.
downtownish. I
Yep.
don't think you could walk to a grocery store from there, can you? No, I don't think there's a grocery store nearby. But that's the only
Battlefield.
thing.
Oh, there's like the Food for Less down there, and Aldi's not too far away. Yeah, you could actually. I don't think Aldi shouldn't be more than 3 blocks, I think.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it's doable. There's restaurants there in that little strip mall and stuff close. So it's
Yeah,
cool.
it's
Sounds
neat.
like it's
Good for
doing well.
them. Yeah, must be. City Utilities is asking for your thoughts on its next president. How about that? The CU is asking customers to fill out an online survey over the next 2 weeks. The poll focuses on qualities that customers find important in choosing the next guy to lead the public utility. CU's current president, Gary Gibson, retires in February.
Okay. St. Louis City soccer team has fired its head coach. Yeah, the second
Ooh.
season for that team. Bradley Carnell was fired as the team has struggled to follow up on the success of their first season in the MLS. St. Louis City now has 3 wins, 7 losses this season, and 10 ties, which is not great. Carnell's firing comes less than a year after he was named Coach of the Year finalist last year. John Hackworth will manage the team on an interim basis as City SC begins to search for a new head coach. So that's too bad.
Hard. It's a hard line of work.
It is very hard, and they started out so strong and made expectations go so high on a brand new team that it's tough to follow that up, and clearly they are not doing that.
Right.
Hey, you may want to know about this. You can give blood today at the TV studio of Color 10 and Fox 49. You do need to sign up first, so go to the station's website, the Color 10 website. Sign up to do that. The blood drive is from 10 to 4 today. The Community Blood Center of the Ozarks obviously will be taking that blood, handling all that. Donors will get a free beach towel and a free breakfast sandwich from McDonald's. So I think you get a coupon for that you can use, or a voucher you can use later. But there you go. Do a good cause and do it at the TV station.
Let me put in a good plug too. I met a lady this weekend. I spoke at a conference and she was telling me she has some health challenges. She has 400 people's donations. 400 people's is what she takes in a year.
Wow.
Because of it's like an issue obviously with her blood. And so that's how often it has to turn over. Yeah.
So what would she be doing if nobody donated blood?
That blew my mind. I need to try again. I always seem to be anemic. So try again, I suppose. All right. Lots of chances to see fireworks this week. It is a short work week. Like we said, Independence Day's Thursday, but tonight you can be a part of Fireburst happening at Table Rock Lake, 8:30 p.m. down on Table Rock. Just head over to the Kimberling City Bridge in Kimberling City, and that's where you can watch it. The Chamber of Commerce has hosted Fireburst for more than 30 years, which is really cool. So right as the sun goes down, you can go watch that. And if you don't have a boat, it's okay. Just sit on the shoreline. You can watch it from there too. Also, tomorrow is Branson Landing's Liberty Light Up, July 3rd at 6 p.m. on the Branson Landing. You can do that one as well. That is their 17th annual Liberty Light Up concert. So that's cool. Fireworks are going to be displayed over Taney Como starting around 9:30, but they have music before that starting at 6:30. So if you want to get there early, walk around the landing, listen to some live music. They also have a beer garden open on the landing starting at 6 p.m. until the fireworks are over. They say, please bring your own lawn chair or blanket.
And of course, they always have the fountains going, which is fun to watch.
It is. I like the fountain show.
Weather could be an issue for, we'll tell you more about 4th of July fireworks coming up here tomorrow, so you can make plans for that. There are lots of options when it comes to 4th of July fireworks, but weather could be an issue. So make sure you check in with Abby Dyer, Wake Up Weather, right here where you get this podcast, and she'll fill you in on what we can expect leading up to and for your Independence Day. And one more thing.
I said, sounds good. And one more thing to tell you about, which is take it away. It's a contest,
one more thing
right?
to tell you about. Today is the last day to enter to win tickets to this Saturday's Ozarks Lunkers Arena Football League game over there at the Ozark Empire Fairgrounds. It's this Saturday. So here's what you do. You go to aroundtheozarks.com and you enter that contest. Go to contests on the front page there and win some tickets to see the Ozarks Lunkers. It's really a fast-paced football game, arena football. You're really close to the action there. So it's a fun one to watch. And if you need plans for Saturday, win those tickets and you got them.
Yeah, sounds fun. All right, guys, have a great Tuesday. Thanks so much for joining us this morning, and we hope to see you right back here tomorrow morning. Bye.
Yep, see you.